Alright, this video is gonna be another fortune telling video, and this one's a little bit more specific. You see, years ago, I used to get into car accidents quite often. I had 2 accidents within the space of a year, and my big problem is that I have a tendency to daydream a lot while I'm driving. The 2 accidents I got into, the first one I was worried about some things that I needed to do later that day, thinking about some chores that I needed to do. Later that year, I had broken up with my girlfriend because she wanted children. I wasn't ready to have children. I was thinking about her and about how big a loser I was for not wanting to have children. I mean, all my family members have gone on to have children. I was talking not long before that accident. I had been visiting some extended family members, and my dad has a sister who only had 1 child. All of his other siblings had 2 children, and I just thought she was such a big loser. And then to think I have no children, right? I'm an even bigger loser. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I had a car accident. Now, the problem is that back in New Year's Day 2020, I was thinking, this is it. I haven't had a car accident in more than 3 years. I'm kind of due for a car accident. And I kind of braced myself for that and made sure I had some money saved up to replace my car if I needed to. It came in handy because I ended up using that money for the quarantine instead of replacing the car. But I got kind of lucky because obviously during the quarantine I had to drive considerably less. So that probably saved me from having the car accident that I was due to have. But unfortunately, I still have a bad problem with daydreaming while driving. A couple weeks ago, I really hate using Zoom because I get to see myself, and I got really envious at this other guy that I was having the meeting with. I like the shape of his lips a lot better than mine, and I got really envious about that. And as I was driving, I couldn't stop thinking about the shape of his lips and compare them to mine, and I put my visors down so I could look at my lips, and then I got even more envious. And sometimes when I use Zoom, I I even put on my mask just so I could avoid seeing my lips. That's how envious I get sometimes, or I don't know what it is. But anyway, so I almost got into a car accident, and then I reminded myself, oh my god! So now I put on my mask when I'm driving as well. So it makes it harder for me to go look at my lips. Anyways, I want to see how I am doing with my driving this year, and maybe what I need to do about it. So I'm gonna roll 10 dice. And oh, I knew that was coming up. In Chinese, the number 4 sounds like the word for death. And I only roll 1 so obviously single lives matter. The number 1 is very important to me for that reason. I rolled 2 2s. Maybe it's telling me that I should stop daydreaming when I'm driving so I can go on a date instead of being single. I don't know. I like both. I like both being single and going on dates. I wish I could balance the 2 a little bit better, right? A lot of times the girl, she wants a long-term commitment of some sort, but I still want to be single, right? That's been a big challenge for me to balance the 2, right? Maybe I need to work on that at some point. But I definitely need to stop daydreaming while I'm driving. I just find it really silly that I put on a mask when I'm using Zoom. It's not for the reason that other people are wearing a mask, it's for my own personal reason. Okay, single lives matter now, but still, gotta be careful. Thanks for watching.